Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the As Told by Kenya podcast. Remember when I used to be a woman of my word? Remember when I used to be a woman who said what she said and meant what she meant? Is that what I say in my intro? Something along those lines. Anyways, even though we are a day late, we are here. We are here. So I'm recording this on my laptop, but I'm sitting at my desktop and I'm going to pull up the Patreon to see where exactly we're going to go with this post today. So let's see what y'all want to talk about. I'm sure y'all are already dragging me about the podcast. Okay, one person already brought up something that we're already talking about today, because I have two topics that I want to talk about. This is kind of a good topic. And, okay, we got 3 topics, maybe 4, according to how I feel. So, I got the topics. So the first one we're going to talk about is my beloved Beyonce. None of you asked for me to talk about Beyonce, but I'm going to talk about Beyonce because Beyonce just did an interview in Elle magazine. And in her interview in Elle magazine, it was kind of more personal than we've gotten from Beyonce, but not really. The thing I love about Beyonce is able to give you nothing and everything at the exact same time. When I think about that interview, I learned nothing more than I already knew about Beyonce. I knew Beyonce had miscarriages. I knew Beyonce takes her daughter to school. I knew Beyonce had a Snapchat that she wasn't ever going to give us. I knew Ivy Park was coming out. So I already knew all of these things about Beyonce, but what I didn't know is how she would deliver these responses. I just feel like you get to know more about her personality and less about her life, but because you're getting to know more about her personality, you feel like you're learning more about her life. I don't know. I just find that to be really interesting that Beyonce is able to do that, and I absolutely adored her Elle magazine shoot. Milena, if you have not watched my Queen and Slim review, head over and go watch my Queen and Slim review. But Milena was the director of Queen and Slim. Milena has done so many things with Beyonce. I have critiques of Milena, and it's just going to be very broad. Milena sticks to a lot of the same, but what she does the same is absolutely impeccable. So she's so good at what she does that she doesn't really switch. If you look at her video she did for Solange's last album, if you look at the stuff she's done for Beyonce, if you look at Queen and Slim, if you look at this photo shoot, if you look at Rude Boy for Rihanna even, everything Milena has done all kind of look the same. They're all this, the saturation is taken out and it's kind of this down south, rugged laundromat look. That is exactly what you get from every single thing that Milena does. And I find that to be quite, I don't know, it can become very late if you see it a little too many times. I love the way this photo shoot looked. I really did, but I've also seen this same photo shoot with Rihanna for Paper Magazine in the bodega, and I think Rihanna did it better because the clothes were more interesting. So, I don't know, I kind of would have liked to see more in this Elle magazine shoot just because, I don't know. I guess we've seen Formation. And just getting it regurgitated was that. But the reason why I want to bring up Beyonce in this Elle magazine shoot, I 100% understand now why Beyonce will never do interviews. Why Beyonce will never do a sit-down interview. The reason why Beyonce did this interview via email and DM is because she can filter what she says, so she can write out the response, have someone else read over it again. You get a very curated response. I now understand 100% why that even is annoying, and why she definitely won't do sit-down interviews, because in a sit-down interview, she says what she says, and Everything's on record. Everything's on the record. So unless she tells the people, hey, I need to listen to this interview before you put it out, and I need to approve everything that goes out, which then is going to turn into the Beyonce's a bitch. Beyonce's hard to work with. So I understand why she eliminates that altogether, because that's annoying. And then we see now misquotations, misrepresentations, and things taken out of context is so rampant in the journalism community. The journalism community likes to put their own ideas onto other people, and this has always been a thing, but to directly misquote Beyonce from an interview that she wrote, that she said, all you have to do is take her words in which she already said. That is literally all you have to do, and you get the interview. But people are saying Beyonce was reborn, and Beyonce was this, and Beyonce is okay about being snubbed for Lemonade. Like, these things were never said. And my biggest fear, this is my own personal biggest fear, is misquotation. I hate when people misquote me, and not necessarily misquote me word for word, but when people also don't add in the context of why certain things are said, the context and why, because it just feels like you're not in control of your own narrative. Because I have a YouTube channel and I say things, people misquote what I say all the time. And it's just like, for example, when I said the stuff I said about Hailey Baldwin, about Taylor Swift, Cosmo does a write-up on it and says I'm a Taylor Swift stan, and I had this to say about Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin's relationship, which is not the truth. I'm not a Taylor Swift stan. I don't give two rats shit about Hailey Baldwin and Justin Bieber being together. And that's the type of stuff that bothers me. That people just can misquote you, take you out of context, and spin this whole narrative that fits them that isn't your truth. If you're going to do that, go about it, but leave me the hell out of it. Leave me. Don't show my video. Don't leave me out of it. So I understand 100% why Beyonce doesn't want to be a part of the shenanigans, because being misquoted is so annoying. Being misquoted and your words being taken and used for something in a way that you did not mean for them to be used is literally, it grades on your skin, because you're just like, I didn't say this. Like, I didn't say this. I didn't do this. I didn't say this. Y'all are taking this out of thin air. So yes, other than that, I am very, very, very excited about the Ivy Park release. I will be buying everything. I don't wear sneakers. I just do not wear sneakers. In the fall, I am a boots girl. I wear boots. I will put on some boots and call it a day. I do not do the sneakers. I don't do the sneakers. But I feel like I have sneakers, and if I got sneakers, I might as well have Ivy Park sneakers, right? I don't know. I have to see what the collection is giving. From what I saw with what Beyonce was wearing, the only thing she had on that I would wear is that burgundy long sleeve kind of dress little thingy. I could eat in that. That's sickening. That I would wear that. I would 100% wear that. Or if they had that in a bodysuit, you wear that with some sweats or something. Shut it down. You shut the scene down. So yeah, I'm excited for Ivy Park. Kim Kibble, she did Beyonce's braids, and if you are a Beyonce stan, you already know our beef with Kim Kibble. If you're not a Beyonce stan, let me tell you about, first of all, Kim is a hairstylist, and Kim does amazing hair, specifically braids. Braids is her bag, and it's kind of the bag she needs to stay in. Kim did Beyonce's hair for the Super Bowl, and you guys, I stand with all Beyonce stans when I say Beyonce's hair for the Super Bowl is the worst hair we have ever gotten from Beyonce in a live performance. And she did it at the Super Bowl. This was back when getting the Super Bowl was a big deal. And she had the driest. It was stuck to her head. It looked like they glued the wig down with Got To Be. I hate that wig. I hate that wig. I hate that wig, and that is a Kim Kibble original, and it's ugly. So we've always had beef with that wig. So anyways, let's move on to topics y'all more so care about. I gotta get my Beyonce tea out the way. I gotta do it. First of all, let's give a RIP to Juice WRLD. I am not big in the rap scene, but the song that Juice WRLD is most famous from, Lucid Dreams, I am very aware of that song, and I know, so on top of that, I know who he is, and the biggest thing, I do not like hearing about little black children dying so young. There's something about 21-year-olds, 22, 4, 19, 18, 17, 15, like those ages of little black children losing their lives just breaks my heart. It like genuinely does. It breaks my heart. So that story is crazy. A lot of people are saying we need to talk about the glorification of drugs and violence in rap and how that increases people like harming themselves and their audience. People been doing drugs, y'all. Rap could end today. Rap could stop. We could stop all the drugs in rap and people are still going to do drugs. These rappers did not invent the drugs that they are using. Other people, non-rappers, not regular kids on the street, they invented those drugs to do rap. The people who are rapping just happen to be doing those drugs. Most of the rappers you hear doing those drugs was doing those drugs before they started rapping. You guys, I went to college. I went to high school. People doing drugs. You ain't got to rap to do drugs. You ain't got to listen to rap to do drugs. Drugs is being done. Drugs are being done. So I think it's a false equivalence that people dying directly correlates to drugs and violence. It doesn't. Yes, the people who are making rap music are the ones who are doing the drugs, but they don't, just because that is a truth, it doesn't make drugs are the reason, rap is the reason why people are doing drugs. That's not, it doesn't work that way, because people who rap are only a very small percentage, trust me a very small percentage of the people who are doing lean, Molly, Percocets, all of these things. And then I also would have to do the research to see if people are even being introduced to those drugs because of rapping. Because like I said, the rappers were doing that before they started rapping. Rappers didn't invent Percocet, taking Percocets for recreational use. Therefore, I honestly think it's a false equivalence and it's pointless. We need to have a conversation about why do people, specifically black youth, feel the need to do this, because I think it's dishonest to just be like, people just want to be like the rappers and that's what they're doing. No, people want relief. People are doing drugs because they want relief. People are smoking ridiculous amounts of weed. People are doing lean. People are Molly, Coke, all of these things because they want relief. And I think if we gave people the outlet to get relief, so if we help people financially, if we gave people means, if we sent people to college to get an education that they wanted, if we got people lives that they enjoyed, then I think we would see less and less drug use. People are doing drugs because they're miserable. And that's the point that a lot of people want to not talk about. The fact that people just are doing drugs because they're fucking miserable. And not miserable in the sense like I'm miserable and I want other people to be miserable and you a miserable bitch. No, their lives are miserable. Like, put their life on paper, you would say this is a miserable life. I wake up, I go to work, I go to jail, I go to this, I'm getting yelled at by this person, I'm getting harassed by the cops. Their lives are miserable. And so when they do the drugs, it makes them feel good. And what other outlet do you have for the average black person whose life is miserable? There are none. So let's fix that. Before we go on this obtuse reach that rap music is why people, like, come on. You think 25-year-olds are doing Percocets because of rap music? Yeah, sure, some of them. But people continue to do it because their lives is miserable. Come on. So yes, I just don't like seeing little black children go like that, especially via seizures. So many, and then that's another thing. Are we 100% sure Juice WRLD, this is drug induced? I would 100% believe it's drug induced because they said blood was coming out of his mouth, and blood coming out of your mouth doesn't usually happen in a regular seizure. That does sound 100% like a drug-induced seizure. So it's sad. It's sad all around. But this is someone's son. This is someone's brother, sister, cousin. Sister, it ain't nobody's sister, but it's someone's brother, it's someone's cousin, it's someone's nephew, it's someone's grandchild. And I don't like using other people's reality to make obtuse points. Like I could have made this point last week that I didn't make. I don't want to use his life to make a point because he means something to a lot of people and it's just not worth it. So rest in peace to Juice WRLD. And yeah, let's get into the next topic. Lizzo. You guys, we are now to the point where Lizzo might be my hero. Lizzo, you are my hero. Lizzo might be my hero, y'all. And the reason why I say Lizzo might be my hero, because the ability to make so many people fucking mad is a power. It is a power to be able to make so many people so mad for literally nothing. You guys know me. I don't like Lizzo music. I don't like Lizzo. I think Lizzo's annoying. I think Lizzo likes attention. I think all of those things. And therefore, I do not give Lizzo any of those things she wants. I do not give her none of it. Lizzo wants attention. Lizzo is a band girl. Y'all remember in high school the people in the band who they just wanted attention? The band geeks? That is Lizzo. Lizzo is someone who all her life she just wanted attention. And Lizzo does anything to get that attention. Y'all, we can all agree that Lizzo is thirsty for attention. The power she must have that people who hate her still give her that. That's why it's so baffling to me. Y'all spent a whole day talking about this woman ass being out. Y'all sent out tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet. Y'all wanted a come to Jesus meeting about Lizzo's ass. The power that she must have to get y'all so bothered. When I saw Lizzo's bare ass out at a basketball game, I said, Lizzo, you fucking look foolish. Who in the hell does this? And I moved on about my day. Because that's what Lizzo knows. She looks foolish. Lizzo knows y'all don't want to see her bare ass. Lizzo knows she should not have her bare ass out at the basketball game. That's why she was twerking. She knows what she is doing should not be done. And that's why she's doing it. And that is why I won't give it no attention. I would not give it an ounce of attention because Lizzo knows whatever you're saying about Lizzo, Lizzo knows you're going to say that. Y'all do realize that, right? Every tweet that you sent out about Lizzo, Lizzo fully expected y'all to put out those tweets. It'd be one thing if it's the first time we seen Lizzo's ass this month, but she been ass naked on Instagram every day, and she sees y'all comments. So of course she goes in real life and expects y'all comments to be on Twitter. She knows what she's doing, and when y'all fall into that trap, it's most fascinating to me because I'm just like, Lizzo gets y'all that press. The number one thing that people have been trying to explain their anger for Lizzo about, what about the kids? What about the kids? Fuck them kids. None of y'all don't give a damn about them kids. I promise you don't. You do not care about those kids. Want to know how I know you don't care about kids and what they see? Because simply 2 weeks ago, 3 months ago, whenever it was, Rihanna wore a shirt that was see-through. And instead of not wearing a bra so you could see her titties, Rihanna wore a bra under the shirt. And everyone was like, oh my God, Rihanna is growing up. My girl would have never wore a bra under that shirt. She would have showed us the titties. Rihanna was walking out of a restaurant. Why would you feel she should have her bare titties out at a restaurant, right? So you're okay with Rihanna having her bare titties out at a restaurant where kids, I'm sure, are at. But Lizzo having her ass out at a basketball game where kids, I'm sure, are at. is a problem. You see how y'all don't make no sense? Do we care about the kids or do we don't? Do y'all remember over the summer at a water park, that girl had her bare ass out? She was wearing a thong bikini and had her bare ass out, and the original post was saying how people shouldn't have their bare ass out at the water park because kids are around, and a bunch of y'all came and said y'all just mad because y'all jealous because her ass looked good and this, that, and the third. You remember that too? You remember when you had no problem with kids seeing ass then? Y'all, kids see ass every single day. And y'all don't care about y'all imaginary kids seeing ass. Shut up. Shut up. Y'all think Lizzo is annoying, which she is, but Lizzo doesn't care that y'all think she's annoying. And that is what gets under y'all's skin. That Lizzo gives 0 fucks that y'all think she's annoying. And then what makes it worse is you're sending off tweet after tweet after tweet trying to make this woman care. If I can get enough people to retweet my tweet about her Lizzo's annoying as shit, then maybe she'll realize she's annoying as shit and stop. But she's not. You're upset that you don't have the power that you think you possess to make Lizzo feel bad about herself. I think Lizzo's annoying as shit, and let's get on annoying. Annoying don't conjure up this much hate. Y'all can stop saying y'all find Lizzo annoying. Annoying don't conjure up. I'm annoying. I know people who are annoying. Some of y'all on Twitter are annoying. And y'all don't get tweet after tweet after tweet about y'all. You just don't. Annoying people don't get 10 tweets written about them in an hour. They just don't. Annoying don't do that. Annoying gets you ignored. Annoying gets you nothing. Being annoying gets you nothing. It's more. It's the fact that Lizzo is annoying, successful, doesn't give a fuck about you, doesn't give a fuck about what you think, and there's nothing you can do about it. That is what all of those tweets managed to get, because I agree with all of y'all. Lizzo's full of it. Lizzo's full of shit. Lizzo's full of shit and shenanigans. She's a stunt queen. But Lizzo knows she's that. And I can have nothing but respect for someone who is upfront in the fact that she wants attention. There are people out there who just want attention. There are people in this world who exist to just want attention. And Lizzo is one of them. Lizzo just wants attention. That is all she wants in life, is someone to pay attention to her. And y'all give it to her. Y'all give it to her every single time. And it's funny to me. It's honestly quite funny to me, because I'm just like, y'all don't have to give her any of this. Y'all don't have to give her anything of what y'all want. Next thing, y'all. This is random and it just popped into my head. I'm sick of Harry Styles. I used to be a One Direction fan. Yeah, I was there. I read the fan fictions. Drag me. And Harry Styles was my favorite person in One Direction. He was. This new Harry is so forced. Am I the only one who feels that way? Am I on an unpopular opinion ledge? Am I on the ledge alone that Harry Styles' new thing it's forced? He has this very gender fluid, sexuality fluid, I may like guys even though I've never dated a guy in my life, fluidity about him, that it's just, it tries too hard for the kid. It really just tries a little too hard for me. That's just a random little tidbit about, about what I'm feeling right now, what I'm really feeling right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. What is next? I'm sorry, I was reading something. Trans people in sports. So I have tried to rack my brain around this topic for a very long time. Like the thought of like trans people in sports, and we do have to have the conversation about being born with a certain sex. A certain sex does give you certain attributes. Like you got a vagina, you had a penis. But even with that, you have testosterone, you have all that. So therefore, it comes with, your sex comes with a lot of things. My conversation is, the conversation needs to be had. People who are in charge of these sporting events need to have a productive, non-transphobic, non-homophobic, non-bigoted conversation about where trans people belong in sports, because we can make the argument that a trans woman may not need to be in the same sporting events as a non-trans woman simply because, but that's not always the truth, because there are trans women who are just as strong as, there are trans women who are just as strong as non-trans women. So I think if people actually sat down and had the conversation, then things would be a whole lot different. But nobody wants to sit down and really have that conversation. Therefore, it leads to this, like, oh, and then I can't do what makes it so annoying. I'd rather trans women and trans men win in every category if it means y'all don't get to be transphobic. I swear to God, if it means y'all don't get to be transphobic, child, they can win in every event. Give them all the events, because I'm sick of it. If you explaining why you think there's an issue, because all opinions are valid, if you can't do that without, if you can't do that without being transphobic, let it go. Let it go. Like, I don't want to hear it. They can win every single one. So yeah, I think it's just about that. The last topic we're going to get into, maybe the last, maybe not the last, I'm not quite sure. Bhad Bhabie, which I promise you, if I didn't look it up, I would have called her Bhad Bhabie. Y'all, I don't know that woman. But Bhad Bhabie is her name. Bhad Bhabie wanted to wear her little box braids or whatever. Bhad Bhabie says she gonna wear her box braids and she don't care where, who, when, that it comes from. And black men and women who want to be with these black men, they had a lot to say. They had a lot to say in defense of Bhad Bhabie. You guys, let me tell you something. There is a specific group of black people who hate themselves, who hate their culture, who hate where they come from, who don't read books, who don't know nuance, who don't know anything, who will always stick up for white women infiltrating black culture. They just always will. They always will. They always will. It never surprises me, because they don't read books, you guys. They don't understand nuance. They don't love themselves. Therefore, they don't love you. They don't care. They don't care. And when you try to show them that their argument is wrong, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it because they don't want knowledge. They don't want understand. They can't understand a world outside of what they believe. And what they believe is that Bhad Bhabie should be allowed to wear her braids because y'all bitches be wearing weave. Bhad Bhabie wanted to wear her box braids. No one's going to beat Bhad Bhabie up for wearing her box braids. No one is. No one is. No one is going to beat Bhad Bhabie up for wearing her box braids. But what we are going to call out is why white women shouldn't wear box braids. The problem with white women wearing box braids, specifically the white women like Bhad Bhabie who profit off of black culture, like, you just want to be a black woman. You want to be able to have the aesthetic of a black woman without existing in life as a black woman. So shut up. I hate her. But when she does it, she has the audacity to then go forward and say that y'all wear weaves, y'all wear blonde hair, straight hair, all these things to look like white women, or all whatever. Why are people so dumb? Let me tell y'all something about weaves. Weaves are something that were created by black women for black women, and they're made by black women and black men, queer black men also. If you put the weave I wear on my head on a white woman's head, it won't look right. You could go put the weave I wear on my head back on the head of the woman it came off of, and it wouldn't look right, because black women have cultivated a culture where weaves exist for specific black women. Weaves are made into things for black women. Period. That's why Kim and all the Kardashian clan look crazy when they wear weaves. Period. Because it is cultivated just for black women. And this I get, when you wear a weave, no black woman puts on a weave and thoughts that she's going to look like a white woman. That is not what she's doing. Because straight hair, blonde hair, it doesn't belong to nobody. It doesn't belong to nobody. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't belong. The way we wear our hair don't belong to nobody. It don't. We don't go steal the hair off the Malaysian girls. We buy it from a vendor. We're not stealing anything from anyone. We're not infiltrating anyone's culture. Now, if we wore our hair like the Malaysian girls wear their hair, sure, but we're plucking the weaves. We're styling the weaves. We're coloring the weaves. We are doing things that other women don't do. And if black people who have such a problem with black women wearing their hair the way they wear their hair, if they actually took the time to understand it instead of just being like, take off your hair, wear it natural, wear your hair, shut up. Shut up. I'm a black woman and I wear my hair in black women ways. When I put on my weave, I'm wearing my hair like a black woman. We have our own culture and we have a culture that evolves, and it doesn't evolve from stealing the way Bad Babby is trying to transform her culture. That comes from stealing. You are stealing from black women. You don't care nothing about black women. You just want to take all the creative things. And you can say, Kenya, the hair textures come from this, that, and the third. It don't matter. We can be wearing stuff that come off a horse's ass and y'all would still have the same argument. So shut up. No, we wear our hair in ways that we created. We created. Blonde hair does not belong to anyone. Straight hair, when I wear my hair blonde, I've never worn my hair blonde in my life, but you know, I might step through. Whose culture am I taking when my hair is blonde? Can you tell me it? Can you tell me who blonde hair belongs to? Because most of the white women I come in contact with are bottle blondes. So it don't even belong to them. Are they stealing? Are they stealing? No. Most of the white women I come in contact with don't have naturally straight hair. Are they stealing? No. It doesn't make any sense. But there is a specific group of black people who have no pride in anything they do. And they are 100% okay with black women being shitted on. Black women need to learn to love themselves, I put in quotation. Black women need to learn how to do right by themselves. But it's so funny. It's so funny. The same people who say black women don't love themselves, black women hair needs to be natural and all these things, they be the first ones to not want a woman whose hair is natural, or her hair nappy, she ain't got no edges, you're edgeless, you're bald-headed. These the same black people who also perpetuate that. I will walk out of my house on any given day with my natural. Y'all have seen it in my YouTube videos. I have given y'all my hair, even on my Patreon, I've given y'all my hair at its best state, worst, it don't matter. I have nothing but pride in my natural hair. And there's not many women I know who wear wigs who can't do the same thing, who won't snatch that wig off at the quickest. I have nothing but pride in my natural. But guess what? Black women have a culture. And in our culture, we create things. We create things to make our lives easier for us. We don't take other people into consideration when we're creating us. But you want to know who does do that? The Bad Babies of the world. They take black women into consideration when they do everything that they do. And that's the problem. That's the problem. You're stealing. You don't care nothing. And then, to prove it, you go and start talking shit about black women. And for all the black people who were up there standing up for Bad Baby, do you see your problem? Do you see how you're willing to just uplift your white snow queens and to put down black women? That is their point. When y'all stop trying to rationalize why they do the things that they're doing it to put black women down. That is their only purpose. That is their only reason, that they want to simply just put black women down. They're not comfortable until black women feel a ways about themselves. That is just it. That is just how they feel. Until black women feel horrible about themselves. Until black women have nothing but negative things attributed to them, they will not sleep at night. They want you to know your hair ain't yours, your hair ain't real, you better rock that natural. They're not asking you to rock your natural because they think there's beauty in your natural hair. They want you to rock your natural hair to humble you. They don't see beauty in your natural hair. That's why they call you bald-headed, edgeless, and all this stuff. They want to humble you. And the only way to humble you is for you to rock your natural hair. How many movies have we seen with black women, and in order for them to get a man, they gotta rock their natural. They gotta rock their natural, and then they're capable of love. It's this humbling mechanism. It's this, let me take you down to everybody else's level, and then you'll be like that. Or we can take it into the opposite. How many times is the stuck-up girl, she got a 30-inch weave in her head? Do you see? It's this idea that if you wear your hair the way, however the hell you want to wear, whatever makes you feel comfortable, there is in some way a problem on either side. Let me hunt you. Oh, you can't find a man. You keep getting cheated on. You keep getting beat up. Shave all your hair off. Get rid of that. Rock a natural. Get that perm out your hair. Then maybe somebody will want you. What? I'm still me. Because black women have created culture. Black women have created culture that everyone wants to be a part of, but no one wants to give black women credit for. Like, we have created culture. Y'all let this white woman have box braids in her hair and shit on black women? In what world? In what world is that okay? But everyone's dumb. And I have a New Year's resolution. I have a lot of New Year's resolutions, but my New Year's resolution for 2020 is I'm not arguing with people who I can just tell haven't read a book since they left high school. Or if they're in high school, they haven't read any of the assigned reading. I'm not arguing with those people who don't want to Google things, who don't want to look things up, who wouldn't read a book if it hit them in the head. I'm not arguing with those people. I'm not doing it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to make the information available. I'll talk about things. Sure, why not? But if you don't want to read a book yourself and learn some things, I will not be the one who's going to educate you. I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not making a Bad Baby video on my channel. For what? Bad Baby will be ignorant tomorrow. I can post a video tomorrow and Bad Baby will be ignorant the day after that. She's just ignorant. Bad Baby is ignorant. The people sticking up for her are ignorant. They say things and don't even know what they're saying. Like, well, she is making a point. What's her point? What, you really think white women, black women want to look like white women when they wear weaves? They want to look like anybody but black. Let me ask you something. Do black women look like anything else when we wear weaves? Do we? And we haven't even got on the conversation how it's not just hair and how black women have to assimilate in society in order to, and the black men should understand that because of their dreads and their braids and all that, but they don't. They don't understand that because they don't want to understand it. Like I said, the job is to humble black women. The job is to make black women feel as small as possible in order to humble black women. Their job is to always humble black people. And it's the truth. Now, I was going to stop there, but we're not even at 40 minutes yet. So let's go with what Vanessa Carlo said. Vanessa Carlo said black people are the only ones who look to celebrities, i.e. Jay-Z, to speak up on black issues, thoughts. And this conversation is coming out of a place of nuance. It ain't saying much because black people have been disenfranchised in this country for so long. The only people who we see with large amounts of wealth are celebrities. And in every community, people look to wealthy people to help them. And also, I wouldn't even say we're the only community who looks up to celebrities. Donald Trump is the president of the United States, and he was voted there by white people. Therefore, I don't even think that's necessarily true. I don't think black people look up to celebrities. I think poor people of all races look to people who are rich to help them with things. And in the black community, the people we see who are of wealth are celebrities. That's just because we've been disenfranchised in this country for so long. The only ticket out of poverty, generational poverty, is through celebrity, is through dribbling a ball, is through this. Therefore, you have to have the conversation when you become a celebrity, you become a black person with money, that you in some way are going to take on the burden of responsibility of black social issues. You just are. That's why people like Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan get so much flack, because they have purposefully taken themselves out of the conversation of black issues because they don't want to do that. But you have to ask yourself, are you not responsible for some black issue? Because at the end of the day, are we a community of one? I don't know. I don't know if Michael Jordan has to speak on black issues, if Tiger Woods has to speak on black issues, or it's a problem. Because in my case, some of these motherfuckers need to shut the hell up. I would be much happier if LeBron didn't speak on issues all the time. LeBron don't know a lot. Jay-Z don't know a lot. Like, a lot of people don't know a lot. And because we put them in certain spaces, they think they know a lot because so much is put on them, but they don't know that much. They don't know that much. And they, like, look at Charlemagne. Charlemagne don't know nothing. Charlemagne don't know nothing, right? But people look to Charlemagne as if he knows something. Therefore, he needs to shut the hell up. But he won't shut the hell up because people for some reason depend on him. So it's a double-edged sword. Like, yes, when you get famous, you may have this air of responsibility to speak up on black issues, but if you don't know shit, why are you still talking? And they don't try to know shit. They don't try to learn more. Therefore, it's like, what we doing here? What we really, really doing here? I like that question, though. I really, really, honestly like that question a lot. I'm not talking about Summer Walker no more. Until Summer Walker gets into the unemployment line, I'm not talking about her no more. She's never going to find a new job, because as long as y'all keep showing up and she gets some type of money, she don't care. Summer Walker is selfish. I don't care what no one says. Summer Walker is selfish. She is selfish. She thinks about herself. That's it. That's it. Besides Miley Cyrus, ooh, I love these questions. Do you have any other problematic faves? You already listed one. Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake is a problematic fave of mine. Let me think. Ooh, do I have any other problematic faves? Justin Timberlake, Miley Cyrus. I think that's it. I may have problematic faves in real life. Oh, Tom Brady is a problematic fave of mine. Let's see some other Republicans who might be problematic faves of mine. That's so far all I can think. Justin Timberlake, Tom Brady, and Miley Cyrus might be my top 3 problematic faves. I will defend them to the death, even though I know they're nothing but foolish. I probably have more problematic faves when it comes to, like, real life, like, not real life, TV and all of that. I'm sure I have more faves, but there's nothing you can tell me about Miley Cyrus, Justin Timberlake, and Tom Brady. Like, Tom Brady had a whole Make America Great Again hat in his locker, and I will defend it to the death. I will defend him to the death. I will defend Tom Brady to the bitter end. And it's a problem. But it's me. I'm human, okay? I am human. Until one of these people kills somebody, and then I ain't seen a picture of Tom Brady with Trump since he got elected. Therefore, I'm gonna have to see Tom Brady with Trump shucking and jiving. It's not gonna I gotta see it. I gotta see. You know what? Let me Google, because we did win the Super Bowl last year, and let me see. Let me see if he went to the White House. Tom Brady. Because I'm loud and wrong. I'm pretty sure he went to the White House last year, right? I know he didn't go when we won in 2016. Let's see. Images. Nope. I don't see him at the White House. The gag is, y'all, Tom Brady ain't been to the White House since. I know one day he said he was sick, lying like shit, and that's why he said he didn't go. But yeah, other than that, those are my only, I think, 3 problematic faves. You know, I'm not that lenient with the problematic faves as I used to. I used to not give a damn. But, ooh, men's rights. Y'all are always giving me too much Bullshit. Eggy Guevara, I talked about Jaclyn Hill in my video, my drama channel's PR video. So head over there if you want to see that. Women Against Feminism and men's rights activists, they're lost. They've lost the game of patriarchy. Patriarchy whooped their ass and took names. I have nothing to say to women who say they're not feminists. Like, you like men that much. Name 10 things men ever did for you. Not a damn. Like, that's what they're lost. They lost the battle. They lost the battle, but bitch, we gonna win the war. I swear, we won't win the war. It's looking bad out here, but you know what? We still fight, though. We still fight. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to online shopping. I love you guys so much. You will listen to me in my next one. Bye-bye.